Alright, let's go ahead and get things started for today, shall we? Sorry about the lateness. I literally decided what I was going to be doing today, like 5 minutes before the usual starting time. And go figure, it takes time to build a new source port build a new source port from source, and transfer over all my settings from an older similar source. But it looks like everything's working. I also had to grab corruption cards in the first place because my version is just a wee bit out of date. Yeah. I might even be able to check how out of date it is. Yeah, I did copy all that stuff over. How out of date is my corruption cards? Version 4.0. This is version 6.3b. So there might have been some updates since last time I played this. Hope everybody's having themselves a good one, though, as we get ourselves started for today. just a few updates. I know Mike's been poking away at it whenever he gets a chance. I let him know that I'm streaming it today, but I don't think he's around at the moment. Maybe he'll pop by later, we'll see. Yeah, there'll be many a new surprise. I just wanted to make sure everything was ready to go. I'm gonna have to be off to the side for Doom today, because it doesn't really work with the layout to let you guys more easily vote. Alright, in the meantime, though, let me get the game launched with good old Doom Runner here. And away it goes. Let's see. Sometime. Dibbity-doom. Isn't that right, meatball? Dibbity-doom. All my controls and whatnot should be set up properly, so should be good to go. So, simple description of corruption cards. Every stage, there'll be a choice of 3 cards. I'll let you guys take a look at them and see which one sounds the most interesting. They'll have any variety of a number of different effects. Almost exclusively negative, because they're meant to make things more difficult. And every 3 stages, you'll get a permanent card that's going to stick with us for the rest of the, time spent with the mod today. So, let's just dive right in. $283 cards, good God. Alright, chat, you can see the different effects there on the bottom of the screen. That's why I'm off over to the side right now. We've got former humans slide around while moving, so there's icy zombies. An earthquake may occur at some point, and slash rain will fall outside, slowing your movement. Alright, I'm seeing a pretty big majority on Earthquake. It's a small stage, so it probably will occur at some point. Alright, Earthquake it is! Oh. Dealing with tankier enemies a little bit. I'll be with you in a second, imps. You're not very harmful. I haven't actually played on anything Xenium related in a while, so this should be interesting. I've been playing almost exclusively on DSDA for a long time now. I can already feel myself getting stuck to walls, which is the Zen Doom special. Oh, there he goes! Here they come! Oh, it's shaking up out there! Good Lord! Yeah, my house is probably the last time that I learned about Zen Doom. Shake, shake! That earthquake was longer than I expected. Actually, no, I'm thinking about it. Corruption cards. Wait, where'd the shotgun go? There it is. Stupid earthquake. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Next! Underhalls. Here we go again. But wait, banana? Imps may eat a banana to regain health. Ah, the second banana. Or humans may have a regenerating shield. Or the imps are able to fly. Somehow I'm not surprised that the vast majority voting for, oh, banana. Get rid of that. Thanks to that whole My House fan, I almost feel like Underhalls is now more popular than the first level of Doom 2. Just because so many people had to go through it repeatedly. I should know there's not exactly very many imps in this stage. It's almost entirely, you know, zombie. Yeah, because of the house one. Here's some imps. What a crunch! Oh, banana! Can I slip on these? Yes, I can! Of course you can! Damn it, Mike! Shotgun, thank you for the tier 2 for 51 months, 61 total. Getting nothing spinning a little bit more for us today. Very crunchy bananas. Yeah, I know this is based on GZ Doom. So is he still stuck? Okay, good. You gotta have the stuck sergeant, it's very important. As far as I can see, I'm banana. And doesn't seem like the demons can slip on it. Seems like it's just the player that slips on banana peels. Alright! Let's get our first permanent choice of the run. In the gauntlet! Alright, let's see. Our first permanent choice is all former humans in the level are increased by 1. Add monster statues to the level. Some may be alive. And demon deals double damage at close range. Oh damn, that'd be some strong ass demons. Yeah, somehow the monster statues doesn't surprise me. It's definitely the weirdest sounding one. I have no idea what this is. Garden of statues it is. It's like 3's the safest one, but you know. Fate has been chosen. Wait, isn't there an option to not have to actually... Hang on. Would it be... What would it be under? Wait, why is that not on the... I see what's going on here. Turn that off. I turned that on earlier by mistake. Oh, there's the corruption card setting. They're at the bottom. That's why I couldn't find them earlier. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where the thing is to skip having to say yes when saving. There we go. Much better. You can just beat up statues for no reason. Don't need that yet, I'll get it later. Okay, the chain gunner lost royally. Anyways. Down with ye! Down with ye! Main thing about the statues is they'll make me waste a bit more ammo. Because they're in the way! Statues count towards our kill total? Probably not, I'm guessing. Oh, that one's alive! Statues everywhere. They're everywhere. It's alive! It's alive! Alright, before I go that way, may as well get this. Dude, you're in my way. Move it. Get. Got my backpack, so I may as well start loading up on ammo. Delicious ammo! Gonna be needing it with all these extra statues running around. So while I'm thinking about it, let's get down here. Crack this open. So. There are quite a lot of those dang statues in here. What are you doing alive? Deal that. Right then. Damn it. All right, focus. What do we got? What do we got? What's next on the list? We got a gang of imps may appear. One human takes less damage at long range, and it may pretend to die. Yeah, that's pretty much unanimous. It's alive! I know there's another imp down there. I'm staring at them. It's like, are you really a statue? Are you really a statue? I just gotta make sure. Let me get this guy out of the way. There we go. Yeah, I'm using his head, Doom. Oh, I heard that! You too! Stay down! One of those is totally gonna get back up. I can feel it in me bones! I'm watching you. It's alive! out of the way! I suspect Archfiles won't be able to do anything about statues, just because they explode into tiny pieces. I appear to be standing on one. Yep. It's all these fellas. You know what? Let me just, I was alive! They only seem to come to life if I touch them. Twist it around a little bit, don't mind me. This is called corruption cards. It's made by my friend Mike. Many different ways in which the game can be influenced in silly fashions. The focus. Alright, next stage. The waste tunnels. Former human gained the ability to throw eggs that contain question. One monster is cursed. Killing it mirrors your world. Or, Imp's damage knockback is reversed. Got some interesting options in here. Yeah, I can still see you both. Like, I can see both chats, so I can take into account the YouTube ones as well for voting. Alright, slight majority towards one. Egg! Oh, it has a lost soul in it! That's a terrible egg! Make sure I can give it all those. Oh, hello, fellas! I think actually my problem with the brightness is a little bit. Just trying to get the right balance going on here. I still can't see shit. What the? That had a small cacodemon in it! Meatball don't look. Ow! That one explodes!
Fresh meat.
Yes.
Just messing with this a little bit, don't mind me. Always the problem whenever I have a new thing to go through. No, that's off. That makes sense. I remember I had something on here to make it a little bit easier to see. But I forget what.
Luigi. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Just put up with it being dark. The last thing I want to do is adjust the actual PC brightness. I mean, I just built it from source. I did the Linux thing. Oh, I'm totally getting an egg tossed to me. There it is. They blew each other up. You fools! You absolute buffoons!
Showtime!
Does he look like about 35 months? How goes UCD? It's pretty much exactly what it usually is. Well, so just get some shotgun. Yeah, one more thing. Oh god, it's real bad. Yeah, that works actually. Out of my way! What the? It made me float for a second. What the hell was that? All those eggs seem to explode. Gotta be careful about that. Ew. I lost soul egg. At least the lost souls from the eggs seem to have very little HP. Out of my way. Hop over here real quick just to deal with these guys. Oh, baby, triple. Anyways, give me that plasma beam. Delicious. We got a nice garden out here, I must say. My lovely stone garden of demons. I'll fire a couple of rockets. God, a Cyber Demon statue needs a lot of space. Move it! Alright, last enemy is... Oh. Already in the exit door again. Or not. Where'd I miss a fella? I don't think the statues count as actual kills. I can give him a tap. Just to see. I got this handy-dandy berserk for checking that one's alive. No, they don't count. So there's just a monster somewhere. But hey, science has been performed. Oh, it's you. Alright, found him. The Crusher! Yep, next one's permanent. What do we got? Monster statues keep their coloration! Oh, God! Imp cannot be damaged by other entities while infighting, or former human may throw out 3 harmless illusions. Also, can I just say, look at the card art on that first one. Look how majestic it is. Yeah, unsurprisingly, number 1 is taking this pretty firmly. Well, this is gonna be confusing as hell. Let's go! It's time for the Crusher! Just making sure they're dead in one crush. That's not a real monster. That's gonna block the way to the secret. That's kind of annoying. There's two of them. Oh, thank goodness, they don't have very much HP. Yeah, can you imagine if I had to... Why is it back? Why is it back? Some funny business going on around here. It's my whole garden of statues. It's very confusing. That's not a real mastermind. Was I even here the first time we were in this room? Did it just show up? When did this get here? Get out of the way. Oh god, yeah! There's a whole bunch of them that spawned in when I turned my back. They're multiplying! No, this is ridiculous. It's a very suitable Halloween card, I must say. Everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, there's demons, but some of them are just hallucinations. At least it gives the chainsaw a purpose. Oh, that one's real. Ah, yes, this silly secret room. Oh, there's a statue in the way. Look, they're gonna get blown up sooner or later. I mean, the most use this chainsaw scenes in a while. Just kind of hanging out in there, it's fine. They're just hanging out. Okay, that one's real. The reason it can't go too ridiculous on things coming to life is, you know, you need to have enough ammo to actually get through stages. There's an upper limit on all the crap that can spawn. Hello. The Crusher! Dead simple. We're gonna be seeing a whole lot of mannequin spider statues, huh? Yeah, infested spaceport. Raktatron hunt the player in silence. Two gangs of monsters appear, they fight. Or Mancubus gained the ability to throw spooky bombs. Alright, two's taking a lead. Warring factions! I'm seeing statues of enemies that don't belong in this stage! No, not that! Anything but the partial invisibility! Alright, I kinda need to get these lowered. fellas. I'm sure I'll spot them around here somewhere. It's dead simple, just two base. Oh, there it is! Here they come! Plus! That is possibly the worst option for a set of enemies to spawn in of all. Just an ass ton of lost souls and chain gunners! Dear God! Dear God! I actually do have one of these handy. Yeah, statue's giving us spoilers. How these cards work? Every stage you get a choice of 3 different cards to influence the stage in some fashion. And every 3 stages you get a new permanent card to add to the list. There's several different ways to play, too. This is just the most standard way. Dead simple. Alright, tricks and traps. I can give my BFG. I can even gain the ability to throw bombs that cause entities to float. Ah, so that's that thing I get hit by a bit earlier with the egg. Exploding critters may hide inside demon corpses. Ew. Or Cat can even fire a revenant projectile upon seeing a player. Alright, I'm seeing a slight majority for 3. 3 it is! I may as well deal with the worst possible room for that immediately.
Fresh meat.
All right. It's a guide. Our second permit is that statues keep their coloration. How strong is this Cyber Demon statues? Just get these out of the way. No, mistakes are made. Whatever, just open this up. Hey, you fellas! chances one of the Siren Demon statues are real as that shotgunner statue just tried to shoot me. Every time I turn around, there's just more statues spawning in. Well, may as well do that one room that everybody loves. I can't really get the statues out of my way because he'll alert the rest of the barons. I'll just kind of slide him over here real quick. Yeah, let's kind of push him over this way. That'll work. There we go. I have some cushioning. Get him, fellas! And we got him! Very nice, very nice. Well done. Okay, fine. Hello, the name is... You know what? Let me just... Metals. There, deal with that. There's something still roaming around. I can hear it. How do I wait? That's one way out. There. That's that section dealt with. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. It's real! Yeah, I should have time. Gets the job done. Now I got 4 enemies left. Dude, that's a statue. Oh, right, I haven't actually done this Baron yet. Like, oh yeah, this entire hallway! This feels like more enemies than usual. Dead Simple was pretty funny because most of the statues were the enemy group that was gonna spawn in a bit. Since I hate this last room. Alright, time for the next permanent card. I swear to heck if we get a third statue-related card. The Pit! Overheater can cast a fire spell on wounded players. Imps slide around while moving, or can even respawn once after death. Oh, so much wasted ammo. I prefer not 3. It just wastes a bunch of ammo. Alright, we'll have some silly icy imps. The frickin' statues, man! These will come. Whoa, there they go! They're coming! They're so fast! It can occasionally lead them to getting stuck like this. I can see anything with the party at 2. Welcome to the various silliness that is corruption cards. Here's a good spot for some rockets. Oh, I'm hurting. Too many hit scanners in this room. Yeah, I could have sworn I saw this one move. What? It was on my head! What a hat! couple of quick pot shots. Yeah, come here, I can take you. You and your slime goodness there, imp. Oh no, I heard those train elementals. Let's deal with those. The imps are gonna be a problem, but I'm using rockets, I must say. Well, this spot got repopulated. I guess they can slide off ledges. Yeah, here they go! Did you see that imp get launched? You bring it! Bring it! I can take you! Good job, Cat can even statue! It tanked the lost soul spot! The pit is one of those stages that really just doesn't have enough ammo. Even in vanilla circumstances. Maybe I should pop down here, because I know there's an imp down there. It slid off earlier. A very important spawn to remember, that one. It's very deadly if you're not ready. Ah, ammo at last. Nope. Get out of the pit, you silly imp. Alright, that's it. I'm going down there to deal with it. I can hear it! Oh god, that one's real! That one's real! That one's real! Holy shit! What do you mean that one's real?
Too easy for me.
Out the top! I mean, you can build it from source. That's what I ended up doing. the pit. And yeah, go figure it out, it's just not there. I wasn't 100% sure if the boss monsters could be real, but yeah, they can be real. Surprise Fire Demon is surprisingly effective. Or perhaps not too surprisingly effective. Who caused that one? We're still dealing with high sims. I save after the card selection. Gotta deal with the stage in its current situation. Just looking at them zipping around. Fist of Steel. Currently, the only archipelago for Doom is one that is just specifically Archipelago Doom. Yeah, the Berserk's right there. I'm constantly looking back over there. It's like, oh, we didn't spot again, did it? Here they come! That Highlight just died 2 rockets. Damn. Oh god. I need to deal with the lost souls immediately. Here we go. Problem solved. It's just not there now. Not this time. That's very satisfying. shot. Imps, man! Just sliding across the window. Slide to the left. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save here since this is where we died last time. I'm going down there. I'm gonna deal with them. I'm gonna get it this time. There are so many goddamn imps in this pit. I'm kind of concerned. Okay, good. Just a slight concern. There's no way to know that's real. Okay, that is a ridiculous place for that. And yeah, they do spawn with full HP. Crap, man! Those are the real boss monster statues. Well, now we know. But that right there is 100% real, so, let me just... Surely the second one's not real. Okay, good. What the frick, man? Oh, that's a Tito Mitchell statue! Ah, now for this terrible room. We're sliding imps! They're coming! Let's see, is this? I suppose we'll see on the next selection. Unless it shows it here. 9542, it looks like. Dear God. Dear God! They're all sliding in! bunch of them in that pit! Stop! I think there's a whole lot of imps in the next room too, so this is gonna get messy in a hurry. No, I'm gonna save. We're getting the oh Jesus! Yup, yup, yup. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to get as much use out of the red suit as I would like, but... because I'm probably gonna take a bunch of damage doing this. What's the way out of here? Right, hang on. You know what? Screw it. I don't feel like it. Too many statues in my way, man! It's such a mess! There are far too many pain elementals in this stage. Far too many! Be careful in the garden now. Yeah, I'm definitely concerned about refueling base. There's apparently one enemy left in all this mess. You know what? It's probably just an imp that slid into a pit somewhere and can live. Alright, we have Lost Soul haunt the players briefly after death. We have a Rakutachan fly back further when damaged. Or bosses gain up to 3 random enchantments while in combat. This is refueling base. There's the one cyber demon, and there's the one cyber demon. So do note, it'll be just that one cyber demon. Alright, I did see a slight majority for 3. Yeah, we do have to be somewhat concerned about boss enemy statues. Here they come! Here they come to save the day! Eureka, how's it going? Oh god, the imps! They're coming! Here they come! Nice job, Muscle. Hello, already seeing multiple Cyber Demon statues. Spider Mastermind statues? Are they Spider Masterminds in this level? I don't think so. I'm running out of bullets! That just spawned it! You know, I'm not gonna worry about the armor bonuses for some reason. Statues are only getting more numerous at every stage. Like, I'm just taking the shotgun shells, don't mind me. Wait, how many enemies in the blue key section get alerted? It works for me, they're all gathering up. Oh, my ammo got crushed! Yeah, the statues was a good choice for Halloween. That was real. Now you doing okay in there, sections? I think he might be stuck. Them actually being tainted is making it so much worse. We'll go ahead and take this berserk. I'm getting some abysmal rolls on this berserk. I can see forever. I can't help but notice that you said Doom by default turned off a lot of the wacky G said Doom changes to how certain things work. Like I'm not seeing freaking Duke Nukem 3DS night vision right now. Here come the imps! Here they come! I can buy on this version. I mean, 'tis the Linux way after all. I kinda don't want to test these particular boss enemies. Well, that one was real, but I mean, it was an imp. God. How many Cyber Demon statues do we need? Jesus Christ, it's... Oh, God. They're just getting in from anywhere. I can't keep track of all these guys sipping around like idiots. Okay, yeah, the imps from this room have mysteriously appeared someplace else. Here we go! actually out of shotgun shells. Huh, that's a new sensation. There was an imp here! That's what I was concerned about the imps doing! I mean, he's still with the original company, id, and it is under the Bethesda umbrella, unfortunately.
Fresh meat.
Yeah, get a whole bunch of extra ammo out of that. Okay, it's not. Evidence always find a way! Deserved! Deserved! I know I saw green armor somewhere. I should probably pick that up. Yeah, I'll grab the Megasphere in a minute. I just want the armor so I don't die going to the Megasphere. My punch is powerful because I have Berserk. Also because the statues don't have as much HP as the original monster, unless they're real. Good old triple secret. Now then. What the? Oh, he's on ice! Where the hell is the Fate Elemental? Well, time to flashbang the screen again. Alright, we've survived reviewing base! This freaking stage, it's always such a problem. The Circle of Death! Alright, we have monster starting positions are shuffled! We have Spawn a Totem that floats monsters away in bubbles. And Cat can even gain the ability to throw bombs that cause entities to float. Alright, I'm saying a majority for one. All the spawns are gonna be changed! I heard a pain elemental, therefore it must die! Ah, it's just invulnerability. It flashbangs the screen. I'm almost ready. Shotgun shells again. And it's because of these idiots! God damn it, why are there so many pain elementals? Wait, the archvile's somewhere else in the level. That could be a problem. Where'd he go? Ah, I see the trees still have collision by default in GZ Doom. I mean, UZ Doom. I'm really short of ammo right now. I mean, it's a bit less of a problem than an arch file, I must say. But now the question becomes, where's the actual arch file? Where did it go? It's out there somewhere. You know what? Fire the hole. I think I'll grab that green armor. Getting pretty low at HP. Everywhere I look, there's more statues standing around. So menacing. There goes one of them imps again, sliding around. What are you doing, sliding around? Where's the switch to get out of here? It's right there. Wait a minute, you're real! Just floating there. I mean, I have to know. I just... It's too big, I can't drop it into the pit. Oh, I found it! Wherever it is. It's in here somewhere. Okay, it's up there. That's pretty harmless. Ow! Not completely harmless, just pretty harmless. Yo, give me this. Oh! It's up there. Flashbang! Here we go. Don't you like our garden of statues? My lovely collection of demon statues! You know, the Electrotrons seem to not get randomized at all. because they're so big, but like... What the? Get off my head! Damn it! Ridiculous. Get my funky hat collection all right. Give me that. Alright, once I get the card chosen on this one, I'm gonna be right back. But it's time for a new permanent card! Alright, we have add spawn pods that continuously spawn Kakademon until killed. Spawn a totem that cycles increased monster durability and damage. Or Kakademon throws an extra projectile that ignores entities and walls. It's like the choices are definitely between the two Kakos. Oh, it's pretty split this time. I might actually have to set up a poll. So I shall! Alright, hang on. Let me just I'm gonna do this from Twitch itself, it's easier. Alright, let's see. New poll. Which Kako flavor? Infinite Spawner and... Actually, number 1? Infinite Spawner? Or number 3? Let's see. Ghostly Projectiles. Alright, I'll give you guys a minute and I'll be right back. Burp. Okay, judging from chat, is this freaking thing split? I'm gonna look at the results and it's even. Son of a bitch! Alright, we're gonna do this the oldest fashioned way in the book. Coin flip. Alright. Heads in spawner, tails in the projectile. Tails it is. Alright, projectile. Yeah, cacodemons are gonna be an issue.
Fresh meat.
Especially considering the last room is just stuffed to the brim with them. You know what's also gonna be interesting? And I'm equipping the BFG. The BFG has been equipped. Behold! Oh shit! They're coming! Not messing around with those, man. They slide around a lot. Oh yeah! Yeah, that one projectile that's just gonna keep... Wait, that goes through projectiles. I mean, it goes through... I think it ignores entities as well, so it'll just keep going for a while. Man, it is crowded in here. Out of the way. Yeah, if it didn't, you'd have infighting starting from through the walls. Don't mind me, just come through. Nope. Is there an imp stuck in there? Oh yeah, there is an imp stuck in the corner. Poor thing. Here, let me help it out. Yep, I don't have infinitely tall explosions because you said doom. I will take that berserk. Do I want to go into the main factory now and deal with the room that tends to get you annihilated by imps? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm gonna save that supercharge for a bit, though. That one better not be real. I guess we'll find out. Doesn't seem like it. think the last time I went through most of these stages was in that archipelago. I see you. Gotta take things carefully. It's a wacky place in here, very uneven. There we go. Pop back in here. Oh, the factory. God. So many things. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna double check this one too. Okay, good. Whoa, Nelly! Gotta be careful about that second projectile, it's a little bit spicy. The second projectile probably still hits me. Let's go grab that berserk. On my way. Alright, now I'll go get that supercharge. Super! Hey, where am I hearing an Arachnotron? Outside somewhere. I guess there's just one around this corner that I didn't actually encounter. Let me zip around the entire factory for a sec, since I know there's a bunch of ammo just laying around. Ah, I'm coming! Yeah, maybe there's no ammo. It's just a bunch of medkits. I had time to deal with the weird cacodemon room. With the buffed cacodemons. cacodemons are stuck. They can't actually pass anywhere else other than the elevator. There. Just gonna stay on the move. I'm not actually sure if the projectile could actually hit me. It feels like I probably should have gotten hit by one of them there. Is it just a super fake out projectile? You know, let's find out. Yeah, okay. The factory! Oh god, downtown. Alright, sure. We have Cacodemon performs all actions slightly faster. Cacodemon bleeds lethal acid, and Cacodemon retaliate once an Arachnotron with a projectile. Arachnotron projectile. Do you wanna... Really? Just 3 different Cacodemon buffs? Okie dokie then! I'm seeing very slightly more 2s. Alright, we got acidic cacodemons on top of everything else. I would like to be rid of these remnants, but the imps are just sliding on in here. Ow, 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 ow. That seems like a good idea for one of these. I was smacked by like 4 different projectiles at the same time. Now I know why there's so many bloody imps. It's all the ones popping out of the windows. Welcome to downtown. It's really a happening place. Yeah, look at all them. There's no blocking lines here, so they all just slid out of their windows. God damn it. And this is why Corruption Cards needs continuous play. Does auto aim target the statues? Yes, it does. There we go. Got an invulnerability there, or something. Get out of my way, I want the armor bonus. Yeah! Get out of the way. Shoot! The lethal acid purposely targets you, by the way, so you need to get the hell out of the way if you shoot him with the super shotgun. Now, maybe I should get the berserk first before I pick that up. I thought I heard a weird sound somewhere. Huh. Yeah, all the imps are gone from their windows. Yeah, but I didn't realize, like, none of the windows have blocking lines. What is that sound? Like a scratching noise. Alright, let's get this berserk. Now I'll grab that rocket launcher. There we go. Everywhere I go, it's just statues of demons. And slippery imps! And they come again! They're coming again! Nice fade away. Not really much out here, but I mean, this med kit. Where's this go again? Alright, so I get to the supercharge. You're a real good time. Or armor. And away they go! Here they come again! They're so fast! Look at this guy, skittering around. What is that sound? What? Those have changed drastically in how they appear. Oh my goodness! Well, at least I figured out what that sound was about. So we're gonna have a special card next time. The current one for this stage is that Kakadiman's bleed acid.
Fresh meat.
What about you, Meatball? Do you have lethal acid for blood? Is that what runs in those veins? I think this is the one that leads me to a bunch of Kakadimans. Nope, there was the other one. Well. Just felt appropriate. Oh, my HP! And it's exactly why I saved. So I had a feeling that might have been lethal. Owie! I burned in this. Tastes like burning. I always forget about this particular secret. There! Oh man, I really need that actually. Do not test the arch file. Can pop on down in here. Make sure I have lots of space. As we saw, lethal acid indeed very lethal. When not treated with respect. Guess it's flashbang time again. Oops. Ah, there it is. God, the imp's just funneling down. Guess there's a couple more stacked up on this side. There's some good ammo on the other side that I do want. But first we have to wait for... Right then! Let's get out of here. We got a wild card queued up. What sort of special card is it this time? In the inmost ends. Items are removed. Stand still and hold use to spawn them all. One monster is cursed, killing it makes nearby floors toxic, and one monster is cursed, it continuously swaps positions with others. I kind of wish you would label which one's the wild card. Yeah, oh, it does. This one has a special border. Yeah, I kind of had to go with one. It's the wild card. We only get to see these every now and then. Alright, so I need to make do with what I started the level with. Until it's time to spawn everything in the level. It doesn't look like it includes keys or, judging from the fact that I saw it in a different spot there, supercharges. God, I'm gonna have to spawn them in. I'm taking too much ship. I can at least get them all placed in a fairly central location. It's one and done. If the guide's description is accurate, then it's all in once. Just this level only, sadly. Making sure. Oh, there's all the way over there. There we go. This is like the poster child of the sniping chain gunner. Use up all my bloody ammo just dealing with the hit scanners, but it has to be done. Feels empty around here without all the items. Okay, the keys are still there. At least all the hit scanners provide me with some additional ammo. Sniping with a shotgun works wonders, right? Ah, whatever. I'll deal with him later. Considering what we're about to step into, I think it's about time to spawn all the items. Supply me! I have been supplied! fly! I feel like that didn't spawn in everything. It is the supercharge. It's like, was that really everything? Is that few items in this stage? No secrets, so I really don't have to take any of the side roads. I mean, I guess there's one spider to deal with. Simple enough. Hello! This is what the supercharge normally is. Hey, let me out. There's a couple of enemies somewhere, but I don't really care. This is the passive mobs. So we have a whole bunch of statues that spawn in at the start of every stage, and apparently during said stage, since I'll look around and things have happened. They also keep their coloration, so it's especially distracting. Interesting wild card, I must say. Okay, Industrial Zone gives us a new permanent. Industrial Zone! Hell Nobles, projectiles, or seekers. Cat can even have a regenerating shield, or Blood Rain will fall outside, empowering monsters. Alright, that's pretty close. I'm gonna actually fire up a poll. Which card? Homing Baron / Knight projectiles? Or Blood Rain outside buffs? Alright, 1 minute starting now. Yeah, 2 didn't get very many votes in the initial glance. So I'm just putting it between the two that were pretty close together. Ah, Run It From Evil. The song that's played for far too many custom maps. Even when I made my first map, I'm just like, okay, one of the first things I'm doing is changing the music. Alright, our results. Yep. Our results say Blood Rain takes it by a significant majority. This stage is gonna suck! Blood Rain will fall. Okay, so if I go very quickly, I can probably get some of the enemies dealt with. That's freaking real! Oh, I heard the storm cloud! It comes! Dear God, they're fast!
Fresh meat.
Don't get by him! Just seeing him sliding on by. Oh! The rain turns on and off. Ah, it's not so bad. Oh, here it comes again! Oh, jeez. It definitely speeds them up. Holy shit! It speeds them up a lot, actually. Holy shit! Now the blood rain doesn't hurt me at all, it just makes the enemies very fast. Very fast! Yeah, let's use a card for that. There's a bunch of imps sliding around in that pit. I can hear them. Hello! Not another one! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I need that cell ammo! Stop! There's not a whole lot of enemies left outside, so this rain isn't too bad. Ah, bullets! Precious bullets!
Wowzer, you the best.
You know, before I go this way, I'm actually gonna go get that rad suit. Shove that out of the way.
Luigi, Luigi. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm the coolest.
There it is. Oh. She's right, of course. Of course! A suit of redliness was used. I'm gonna go with the one right next to me. Looking for any evidence of things that move. Yeah, get all those dealt with before things get a little bit dicey in here. How's he was doing? I know. Maybe she said do. Except with a bunch of super annoying default features turned off. What's one of the features that's turned off? Bilinear texture filtering, the different colors for the freaking night vision goggles. Instead of the standard just lighting everything up with the light amp goggles. Admittedly, the different invulnerability color is not such a bad thing. That's the only one I don't really mind. shot. Oh, I'm slightly off. It's right here. Now where are all those imps? Wait, where did they go? Just gonna go fast. Sadly, that involve's not very useful. I'm making it work. Wonder if that... Okay, yeah, I think this is still a case where... Let me double check. Okay, yeah. It still has, like, the exceptions in it of getting rid of broken secrets. Interesting. The only way people found to get him was using a pain elemental to shove you in there. It's the interesting way to go about it. Huh, I missed the lift. I'm not actually sure where the other side of that lift is. I'm gonna grab this first. Oh, I see it. It's behind the rad suit. I think I'm just gonna head straight to the secret exit. I feel like doing the rest of Industrial Zone. Let's roll! Wolfenstein! Add harmless solutions to the level. Demon gained the ability to throw bombs that cause entities to float. Our Nazis perform all actions slightly faster. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty firm bump for one. Just to add to the statues, now we have illusions. Don't mind the cyber demon in the corner. Man, being back to the vanilla version of this stage feels so weird after having dealt with my own nonsense. Yeah, theoretically, there'll be some allusions to that, too. Theoretically. So much Laban! Alright, what about here? Look at this mess. You're not real. I wanted my ammo. As long as I don't mess with the statues, they don't seem to become real.
Shoot level.
So it's all about holding my fire a bit.
Shoot level. Shoot level.
Right, there's none of them in secrets. Yeah, just a whole pack of them in a secret. Definitely unusual.
Shoot level.
That one's real!
Shoot level.
When we did the statues now, we gave them company! In the form of the occasional illusion!
Shoot level.
Whoa!
Shoot level. Shoot level.
That one got a lot spicier than it was supposed to.
Shoot shovel.
Ah, this room. This room feels very, very different right now.
Shoot shovel.
And another one. And another one. Very strong.
Shoot shovel.
Powerful fist. That was very unnecessary, but I did it anyways. Wait a minute, one survivor? That's not okay at this stage. Problem solved. Gross. Alright, we got another temporary one. Is it Nazi fires a Hell Knight projectile on death? And several sentries that fire Kakademon projectiles. Or one monster is cursed. When it dies, nearby monsters become other monsters. Alright, here it is! Now, there's not exactly a lot of enemies in this stage. Excuse me, friendly, come through! Wait, the cursed enemy is the Cyber Demon. That's kind of unfortunate. Everybody's gonna be dead! Alright, this isn't involved in this stage. Flashbang! There we go. Much better equipped than I was going into the secret levels. Now then, we gotta deal with Commander Keen. Oh, Keen. You're especially dead these days after what they did to you. Put him out of his misery! Alright, this is a permanent one. Curse of the cat! One monster is cursed. It must be killed 9 times! Player damage halved while the kill count is a multiple of question mark. Or one monster is cursed. The players cannot look away from it. What? Alright, we're seeing a pretty decent majority for Curse of Attention! I mean, I have to find the monster before I have to stare at the monster, so... Until then! I gotta get out there and deal with that. Hang on. Imps are really a problem right now! Oh god, Blood Rain! Blood Rain is falling, everybody run! Ouch! I'm going inside! Man, Sandy's neighborhood is dangerous these days. And a bunch of unruly customers. I heard a scratching noise. No, wait! I hear them. Off in the distance! The big parade! I don't think you can hear them through the walls. Okay, the second projectile does not actually have the ability to hit you. It's on the other side of the wall. I remember Mike asking me about music for this particular effect. Oh no, there it is! Oh, Jesus! can't look away. So attention grabbing. Now, since the blood rain just fell, I should probably set off the big encounter. Here they come! Let's have some fun! Yep. No, you don't! The imps! Oh, that blood rain's falling! That feels like more Vacuumai than I remember. Sheesh. Looking around at all these statues, it's like, nope, don't want anything to do with any of those. Keep those things away from me. The big thing about a Cyber Demon getting the curse is that I'd have to keep paying attention to him while I'm trying to fight everything else. They're usually not by themselves. Just a little blood rain, it's fine. Jeez. Got a really high damage roll on that particular remnant projectile. Very satisfying. Got a green armor around because I could kind of use one. Yeah, it didn't look like it. That's fine, there's only 5 enemies left anyways. Oh, there's holes in the roof. You're definitely a big ouch on that one. I'm gonna take one last quick look around to see if there's a green armor I can go into the next stage with. It'd be nice. But looking like such a thing is conspicuously absent. Very well then. We'll go without. We'll go ahead and grab the last item though, so it's just like a partial invisibility or something. Oh, and it's somewhere, I don't know where it is. That's fine. Let's just leave. I feel like that just spawned on top of me. It's getting kind of deadly. The tenements. Alright, we have one monster is cursed. Killing it duplicates nearby monsters. At the start of the level, change to a copy of an active card. And demon will move and attack faster briefly after seeing its target. This one's actually pretty evenly split amongst all of them, but... Okay, yeah, there's very slightly more twos. Okay, what's this gonna duplicate? The curse of attention! Oh no! All this talking about looking away, and all I can think is. I hear it out there. There's the armor I want. This actually might actually be kind of annoying to deal with. That'll work. Yeah. Ow! God, I want some armor. Can't look away! Stop! There's something over there pulling my attention! Not again! Oh, jeez. Or they're both in a room? I suspect it'll go for whichever one's closer. Alright, kind of concerned about going outside when it's raining, but maybe it'll be fine. I can hear them. I can hear them! It's very funny that you can just hear them in the distance. God damn evidence. Where the heck's the other one? What the hell? Kind of forgot about that spot. There's the switch. More secrets. So many secrets. I'm gonna have to head in that direction eventually. Eventually. Just hearing it in the distance. Are they both over there? I wonder if Raxatron is positioned so obnoxiously. I want to get rid of it, but it's just in the worst possible spot. Still can't hit it. There's just so much lurking around every corner. Biff.
Showtime!
Oh, no, Square, I think of it 3 years. Didn't jump and spin it a little bit more for us today. As we're heading on through. I gotta head towards the music. It's time. One of those is real. Shit. Alright, duly noted. Try not to hit the Cyber Demon statues, because one of them is real. Easier said than done under the current circumstances. No, it's the imp to the freaking pit! How am I gonna get that Revenant out of there? I just have to get rid of the Attention Seeker! There we go! Now then! Shit! You know, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. It can stay in the pit. up, though. The Cyber Demon's buffed. Let me just save real quick. Yeah, case in point. The Cyber Demon is buffed. I think I'll wait for the rain to stop. For some reason, I don't want to deal with that. Official release, but you can still compile it from source. I'm just gonna leave well enough alone. Excuse me. Excuse me! Frickin' statue. Bizarre-ass ending segment. Well, I got all the kills that matter. Oh. Alright, I do need to actually call things at this point since there's socializing to do this evening. But hey, we got pretty far into that. Wait, are we ending off at the Citadel again? No, the courtyard. We can at least pick one last card. Demon retaliate once with an Arachnotron projectile. Hell Nobles resist damage from players using weapon slots 2, 4, and 5. So, no bullets or rockets. Imp received damage 1 second later. Ah, yeah, the time curse is a funny one. I remember this one. Borrowed time enhancement. I mean, enchantment. Alright, let's do a proper save. And we'll go ahead and call it there for the time being. Yep. Alrighty then. If you enjoy the content, please give it a follow. It helps the channel grow. Gets those numbers going on up that we need to succeed here on Twitch.tv. On the YouTube side of things, give it a subscribe. You'll get the notifications as well. I'm going to be back on tomorrow, and I think I know what I'm playing tomorrow, and it's something very Halloween-themed. Yes. I think it's going to take me 2 days, so I might as well start it tomorrow. As long as I can get it working. I'm going to have to do some testing tonight just to make sure. No, not more new. Something very much specifically Halloween-flavored. Alright, I'll catch you guys then, though. Thanks for watching this silly experience.